Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 14 on my Manchester United FIFA 16 career mode series. Today we have a big game against Leicester City away from home in the league. We do have to rotate a few players, and that's going to be coming more into fruition as this season goes by. We're going to have to rotate a lot of players being lower in their fitness, and that's something you have to do as a manager and as a top 4 team playing a lot of competitions. You got cups, you start with Cup of One Cup, of course, FA Cup once it starts in January, and of course Champions League group stages going on. So a lot of games to contend with, but we have to win this game here today. Luke Shaw with the shot, and it's gonna fall to that man, Bastian Schweinsteiger, who scores his second goal in the Barclays Premier League this season early in the game here. It's very good to get a goal early, because hopefully then we can push on for a couple more as Leicester go more attacking, especially being at home. They've had a very good season, so we still have to be wary. This game is definitely not over yet. I would love a second goal, but here Inler makes an error. Juan Mata with the finesse shot. Unfortunately was straight at Schmeichel, but look at that, 6-0 early. We're getting a bit of domination, and there's the header from Aymeric Laporte for his first goal for the club as well, so that's huge, and he looks pumped up as well. That's what I want to see from my players as he makes it 2-0. Defending strongly this season, mostly partnering with Marquinhos. Those two, or for the future, they're doing really well now, of course, but they're only going to be getting better. It's good to see he's got a real face in the game as well. He's going to be a big player, maybe a future captain contender. Obviously, Rooney won't be around forever. So some more rotations here. Daley Blind, Herrera coming off. Daley Blind is like the perfect kind of change for when we're winning, to put him at left back for Luke Shaw, because he doesn't have high he does have high defensive work rate, doesn't have high attacking work rate. So he's really good when we want to defend for the rest of the game. It's a very good move. But look at this by Memphis, getting past. Can we make this 3? Put the cross in, lad. Low cross to Ashley Young to score another goal and make it 3-0, and a very, very convincing win away from home against a team that's been really solid this season. So goal scoring is not really a problem now for me. Maybe in the first month or so of games it was, but obviously adjusting to FIFA 16, that was just normal, so I wasn't worried about that personally, as we have goal scorers in the team, and I knew I will find that over the course, and it's still very early, if I'm honest, in FIFA 16, so I reckon this is going to be a very good year for me for my career mode series. I reckon I'll do pretty well in my series, and that's going to make for good videos, I suppose. In the past, I maybe struggled, but yeah, FIFA 16 looks to be a good game for me, and we win convincingly. I was really surprised. I thought they could have tried a few more chances. I thought they were going to be a harder challenge, judging off how they performed so far this season, but then really simple. I suppose it helps. Dave in goals, absolutely amazing, made 9 saves, so maybe they were a bit better than I gave him credit for, but still he made a lot of saves, and we got the 3 points at the end of the day. That is what we were looking for. But the next game, it's a mix between not being an important game and being an important game, because we've already qualified for the knockout stages in the Champions League. And look at that, we're first. Obviously, Chelsea have an extra game to play, so we'll see how they go. But as it stands right now, we're first in the league, exactly where I'd want to be. I'd love to win the league in the first season. Like, what would you think? If I won the league in the first season, would you still be interested to see a second season? If for whatever reason I do that and win Champions League, will be very, very hard, and you probably don't think it will happen. But if I do it, like when you watch career mode series, when a YouTuber, they win the league and then they win Champions League, do you lose interest in watching a second season? So I can take ideas from that, and when I do that in a career mode, that will be it for me, and don't do another season after that. But what do you think anyway? I don't think I'll win Champions League this season though. It will be very, very hard. But anyway, moving on to scout reports here. Do we get anyone decent? Oh yes, we do. Max Logan, minimum potential of 71 and the maximum of the 94. It's interesting how it's capped at a maximum of 94. I've never seen it higher than 94. That's a kind of maximum for whatever reason. That's obviously set in the game and it's understandable, but that means no player can have a potential above 94. So it's capped at that, I suppose. But anyway, that is just my thoughts on it. It's interesting how, it's never above 94. It's just, that's the capped kind of number. But anyway, we've got 4 decent guys so far in the youth squad. I like having the amount we do, and I will scout a future star in the coming episode. You'll see that, and I will get another scout. But again, don't want to give away too much, but exciting things happening for the future. Like, the squad's really strong how it is, but we've got good players coming through. Squad ranking as well. David De Gea, come on, really. He's so good. His ratings are crazy. He's performing crazy. And unfortunately, he's not growing in his goalkeeping attributes, but I don't care. As long as he doesn't go down, I'm content because he's killing it how he is already. So, yeah, I'm fine. I don't care if he doesn't improve or not because he's so good the way he is. Chris Smalling has improved so much. Look at his standing tackle. It's 89. That's ridiculous, really. He's a good defender now. He was maybe a player I could consider to sell if I got a decent offer, but he's got really solid defensive attributes. He's a keeper for me as well. Phil Jones improving to 81. Adnan Januzaj, what do you think? Because he's actually got a lot of low attributes, but then he's got some key attributes he needs for the kind of player he is. So, yeah, very interesting kind of player. Jesse Lingard, maybe I'd want to use him in the future if he develops maybe mid-70s. We'll see how it goes. I still want to use these kind of young players coming through. James Wilson as well, but also they have to be good enough. I don't want to be restricting myself and not winning games because I'm trying to be realistic. I want to build the best team as possible. That's what the best managers do, regardless of what people think of the signings. If you make the best players join you, make the best signings, that will show through the results. And that's what I believe I done when I joined the club. At the start of this series, I brought in quality players, and I suppose it showed in the results. 2 big centre-backs coming in Marquinhos and Laporte, shown in the previous game. Laporte scoring as well, danger in the air. Very good. Lacazette probably hasn't performed to the heights I've wanted, but again, in the goal situation, they'll come. He'll start scoring, or at least, I don't care. As long as we're scoring goals, I don't care who scores them. And also, we did get a young goalkeeper in Ryan Close, high potential. Hopefully, he can develop, because then we can sell someone once we sign him up anyway. We can sell Romero. I don't really rate him. We can sell him as keeper. But look at that, Dunn, A rating, and Close as well. So that's good development. But there's still a really, really low overall. You're not going to see a major difference, I think, until the end of the season. So I don't want to, don't give up hope with his youth players. He's like, he's only, low 50s overall. And after a month, he's not improving a lot. You can't expect them to go like plus 10 overall. It's going to be a progress, and you got to expect that. So some changes here, bringing Rooney striker and taking Lacazette off. Apparently his form's going up, but he hasn't really been the player I need as that number 9. That's scoring a lot of goals. That's what that striker has to do. Even though I said personally, I don't care as long as we are scoring goals. It's going to be a confidence for the fans and everyone like that to know you have a good striker that bangs in goals. And I still feel we need that. But unfortunately, we concede an early goal here. And this is home. I really don't want to lose this. And all I have to do is draw this game to finish first. Ideally, you do want to finish first in the group stages. But yeah, we've already made it to knockout stages. We at least got the second position sealed. So I wasn't too worried about it, but there's a good chance if we don't win this game, we will face a pretty good opponent that finished first in their group. But anyway, we are going to make some changes because I will be looking, obviously, to score a goal. Lacazette coming off the bench here. We're going to change this up a little bit, bringing Lacazette on for Blind, and I'll put him in attack and drop Rooney to centre midfield. I'm happy about Rooney, how he's gone up from 86 to 87 also, because he's an older player. Obviously, he's getting older, so the higher he goes, like he's 1 overall higher than he started. So say if he declines next season back to 86, he's where he started. So like a whole season of not declining. So I'm pretty happy with that. As Andre Schürrle comes off with, I'm pretty glad because he's a very dangerous attacking player. And as you can see, Blind coming off. He looked pretty disappointed there coming off, but it's all right, Blind. You're a very important player for us, and we've got to keep you fit for upcoming games, because obviously this will be the last Champions League game for quite some time until February. We'll see who we face. But we still have a chance to finish first. We need to score a goal, though, and we get a free kick here. But they also, I say Schürrle comes off, but Julian Draxler comes on, who's a very dangerous attacking youngster. I've always rated him for the last few years. But Wayne Rooney to step up from the free kick. Wayne Rooney goes so close, comes off the crossbar, I believe. Came off the post there. Wayne Rooney, the captain of Manchester United, went so close, just a little too much curl on that. Oh, that would have been a killer free kick to lighten this game up. And now Felipe Anderson is on. He gets to pass the defense. Such smooth dribbling. Finds Rooney. Rooney finds Ander Herrera, who smashes it straight at Banaglio. And that is a corner for us. So we did have a great chance there. The build-up play was really, really nice. I like that. But we do get a corner. Schweinsteiger. And then Banaglio got his hands to it to clear the danger. And Darmian, look how strong he is. I'm loving Darmian. Again, another amazing tackler we have at the club. He just intercepts really well, tackles really well. But unfortunately, yeah, it wasn't a chance, and somehow we gave away the free kick. So going to 90th minute now, they're just passing around, playing out time, and it was very disappointing to lose this game. Like, if this fixture was earlier in the group stage, I would have been pretty worried, because I don't know if we're going to advance or not. Because at home, you got to win those home games. But either way, we do advance. We finished second in the group, and that's what we wanted. We wanted to advance. We do have expectations of reaching semi-final, though, so we've got to see who we face. But you see the league as well. We are now Chelsea. They must have dropped points, or they didn't win their game. Now we have an extra game to play. So if we win the next game, we'll go 4 points clear in the league. That is very exciting. So yeah, to round up this episode, just check out the group stages. We do advance. Leave your thoughts how far we can go as well. Drop a like on the video, and I shall see you guys in the very next one.